All right, this is why I have trust issues, because I really thought that I was recording the whole time, and I've been talking for like at least 5 minutes without it recording. What the fuck? Anyways, small inconveniences does not bother me. This air smells good. So before I even get back into my bag, into my journaling bag, I just want to say to anybody out there going toe to toe with themselves, because it is really you versus you, I just want to say you can do it. Yes, it's hard work. Healing is hard work. Removing those negative self-beliefs is hard work. Deprogramming is hard work, but you can do it if you focus. Just focus. Focus, tap into your future self, tap into your past self, and be present with those timelines and just stay focused, okay? Yeah. Is there anything else? Be your biggest cheerleader. Oh my God. Be your biggest cheerleader. That's one thing that I'm learning. Somebody done text me, child, and now I'm sad. Oh my goodness. But yeah, be your biggest cheerleader, you know, and just know that this life, I know people say it all the time, but this life is truly a mirror of your internal world. The way people treat you, the way you navigate, it's all perception. And it is, once you get the internal together, once you do the deprogramming, once you get more in alignment with who you want to be and what you see for your life, first you need to sit down and figure out what do you want out of life and what do you want to prioritize and what that vision looks like. Once you do all of that, just making sure you are aligned and intentional, you'll be good. Focus, okay? Is this a bug? I be feeling a little paranoid like the past 2 days. It's been a bug, different kind of bugs just laying right here, just be right here, just walking and flying around my ear, and it just I say all of that because I hope it helps somebody, and that's what I needed to hear when I was going through my stuff just recently. I really feel like I have like hormonal depression, because every time my period comes, baby, it's downhill. We're going down, down, and sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number. No, but seriously though, I be like, what the fuck? I was just happy not too long ago. And sure enough, as soon as my period comes to an end, I'm back in my bag. Weird. You talk about some psych, nah. No, I'm just gonna text no. Let me focus on my journal entry. Anyways, so yeah, that's really what I needed to hear. I was starting to feel really sad around my period, which is an every month thing. And when I was going to my therapist, she told me like, you probably have hormonal depression, and I just never really dug deep into that. And when we get back from vacation, I am gonna dig deep into that, because I just don't like how that feels. But anyways, I was going through that, and I was triggered on top of that, because I uploaded a video and I was like, oh yeah, this the one. Like this the one. They gonna feel this one. It's gonna have so much impact. I'm gonna be having girls messaging me like, girl, thank you so much for this good information. I tried it, it worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did the research for it. I was authentic with it. I was like, yeah, this the one. Baby, that video flopped on every platform. When I tell you social media is a humbling experience, oh my goodness, it flopped. And that really triggered me, because I was just like, this is why I don't work hard. Like, hold on, hear me out. This is why I don't go as hard as I can, because when I go as hard as I can and I take that time to do that research and I take that time to be strategic and I take that time to plan ahead, every single time I am shown what's the fucking point, right? These were my thoughts. I do better in my business when I'm lax, when I'm just like, well, if I get a sale this month, I get a sale. It is what it is. I do better with social media posts when I just post whenever and whatever I want. And I was just like, so that's why I don't do, like, what is the point? So that triggered me. It had me feeling like, you know, it really tugged at my creative wounds. It really tugged at my, like, mainly my creative wounds, if I'm being honest. And I was just like, yeah, this, wow, these bugs is bugging. And so I wasn't gonna upload the last video. I won't say the last video because I don't know when I'm gonna upload this one, but I almost didn't upload, dang, what video was it? What video was that? What was my last video? Oh, I almost wasn't gonna upload the fucking regaining momentum video, the video about feeling stuck and unmotivated. Ain't that some shit? But what happened was, since I know this is a cycle, this is where the self-awareness comes into place. This is where the journaling comes into place. This is where reflecting comes into place. Since I knew, like, okay, this tends to happen often, I can feel myself and step outside of myself and see that I am going down. I hear you. Calm down a little bit. You're a little too loud. You're talking over me a little bit, Wayne. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, yeah, I can feel myself in this cycle. I feel like I'm going down and I'm having thoughts of like giving up again. And I was like, Ty, you always do this. You work so hard at stuff, and what ends up happening is something doesn't go your way and you just give up on it. And then you feel like shit for weeks or months or however long you're in this, oh, I give up phase. And then you have to work 3 times as hard to make a comeback because you know how the fucking algorithm works on these social media platforms. So I caught myself and I was like, no, you know what? Instead of me not recording a video, how about I record a video that the girlies can use and I can also play back and watch for myself. And that's how we got the when you're feeling stuck or unmotivated, watch this. Like, that was literally telling myself, when you're feeling like this, you need to watch this and practice what you preach. And yeah, and I feel like that video did pretty good. In my opinion, it got 3 to 4 likes, and that's good enough for me. That means 3 to 4 people got some information from it. So yeah, and I feel like that's how we self-sabotage too. We just let that inner critic just say whatever it needs to say, and we just be like, all right, well, you're right, what's the point? I'm not gonna do it. And then we sulk and be all sad because we know we're meant to be great. Like, there's people out there that just are meant to be great, and you will never be satisfied sitting in that energy of giving up and just accepting things for what it is. And I feel like I'm one of those people, because when I'm not creating, when I'm just like, whatever, I'm just going to go with the flow of life, I feel like crap. I do not feel fulfilled. Not in the slightest bit. I know I'm meant to be great. And I might have a bunch of things in my head that I want to do. And should I use a little bit more focus and hone in on one thing at a time? Yeah, for sure. And I'll do that. I'm learning. That's a process. But I refuse to continuously self-sabotage. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not going to be in my late 30s, early 40s talking about shoulda, coulda, woulda. No, I'm not. No, because when people be having conversations like that, I just be sitting there wanting to tell them, okay, well, start now. Start now. Like, what are you sitting here talking about some regrets and shit? Like, your life's not over. You're still alive. You're still breathing. Start now. What are we doing? Why are we sitting here talking about this? Oh, I'm too old to be. No, you're not. You're not. I mean, I guess when it depends if it's like athletic stuff. But other than that, child, shut up and just do it. So I'm not going to be that person. So I'm starting in my 20s. I have to do this now. I have to build the foundation. Okay? So yeah, we're done self-sabotaging, girlies. We're not doing that anymore. feel like my butt is wet. We're not self-sabotaging, and we're not letting that inner critic win. The other thing I wanted to talk about is self-sabotage. Let's stay there for one more second, because I know I'm not the only one who self-sabotages with money. I'm not gonna get in that bag. I'm not gonna go all the way there because I don't want y'all in my business like that yet, okay? But I will say that is like the main, when it comes to creativity and finances, those are my main areas of self-sabotage. And I have so many creative blocks that I'm discovering that I'm working on. But now I'm discovering I have so many financial blocks that I have to work on. Don't you just fucking love life? Like, life is great, right? When it comes to finances, I will sit here and please tell me if y'all relate. I'll sit here and I'll get in my bag. I'll be like, I'm saving money. I'm living under my budget. I'm setting a budget. I'm being very intentional with my money. I feel abundant. I know I'm abundant. And I'll do so good. I'll accumulate all this money. I'll be able to put money away. I'll be able to just have that understanding of what my goal is. And the next thing I know, I'll blow a whole check on nothing. And I'll be like, I deserve this. I deserve this. I deserve this. I deserve this. And next thing you know, I'm broke. I'll be like, what happened? Like, when I tell y'all, I literally I was having a conversation with the universe. I was like, listen, I now understand that my issue isn't with getting more money, because I get money, okay? I was telling my brother, like last month, I was like, yo, our family literally will sit here, like we have the mentality of like, oh, I'll get it back. I'll get it back. It's whatever. I'll get it back. And we do get it back, but we will blow some money. And I just realized, like, that mentality is one of the reasons why I am having the issue that I'm having. And also I realized when I accumulate so much money, there's like this inner pressure. I don't know, really don't have the words to describe it, but it's like an inner pressure. And when I spend it, I feel like relieved. I just be like, and then I have all these cool things that I'm probably not even gonna use, but I just feel like, I don't know. I almost feel like my relationship with money and with a lot of things in life is the way that it is because it gives me something to work on. Like, you know how they say, like, everybody has their vice? My vice isn't like drugs and alcohol. My vice might be like working towards something. So it's like, instead of me getting, hold on, let me see if I can make this make sense. So instead of me getting to the end, that happy ending of having that financial literacy and having all this money in the bank and being able to have the experiences I want to have, instead I sabotage so I can have something to work on. So when I wake up, I can be like, all right, I need this amount of money. Let me work on getting this amount of money. Or I want to do this, so let me work on getting this. Instead of just being like, oh, I have it in the account already. Relief. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. That's another area that I self-sabotage. And let me know in the comments. Like, let's have a conversation. Let's like bring some awareness. What areas do you self-sabotage in? And are you working on fixing it? Have you found a solution? You have some tips? Like, let the sisters know. Let the sisters know. But now that I have that self-awareness, I said, universe, listen, give me one more chance. You know what I'm saying? Get me out of these binds one more time. And I promise you, I'm gonna do what I need to do, because I know it's a psychological thing now. It's not a accumulation thing, it's a psychological thing. And one thing about it, I love getting in my psychological bag. So yeah, this too I'll overcome. So anyways, I feel better now though. I feel great. This is why journaling and just reflecting and all of that comes in handy, because you're really just finding things that you do that you can prevent. So now that I know that this is a cycle, I can know, all right, it's a bug, Bobby, and Yeah. Mm-mm. The bees love me. They probably smell this honey in my hair. Please, Mr. B, don't bother me. I just wanna sit here and record. Child. I seen this, 18 minutes in. I seen this video of these bees stinging these Caucasian people, so now I just be a little weary. I just be a little. But anyways, I feel like I'm rambling now. I think I said everything that I needed to say and get off my chest. I don't know. I hope this journal entry helps somebody stop themselves from being in their self-sabotaging cycle. What else did I want to say? I think that's it. Yeah, because I'm hungry. Child. So that's it for this little journal entry. I feel a lot better now that I done got that off my chest. I will talk to you next time, girl. Make sure you subscribe. I ain't mentioned that at all. Oh well, subscribe, comment, like, share, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. This your world. I'm just here. Now I'm about to go eat, shake my ass. All right. Bye.